welcome. There you go. Acknowledge that this meeting is being recorded. I just got to hit got it. And the Seed School of Los Angeles County Board of Directors special meeting, March 3rd, 2022, is called to order at, oh my God, I can't see 1:02. Let me just share the board finding as we continue to do this by Zoom, which we may be changing, have to change sooner than later. The Seed School of Los Angeles County Board of Directors determines, in accordance with the Government Code Section 54953E1B, that meeting in person would present imminent risk to the health or safety of the attendees. Pursuant to the Government Code Section 54953E3, the board also reconsidered the circumstances of the state of emergency declared by the governor and finds this state of an emergency continues to directly impact our ability of the directors to meet safely in person, and that state and local officials continue to recommend measures to promote social distancing. So there we go. I will quickly do roll calls. Sorry, I didn't jump into the screen. So if you guys just want to say present when I call your name, that would be really wonderful. Ruth Stalford, present. Rod Hamilton.
Present.
Thank you. Jackie Kimbrough.
Present.
Isabella Costa.
Present.
Great. Am I missing anyone on the screen? No, right? And then joining us, it's weird, my screen's being weird. Joining us, Anita Landecker, Leslie Poole, I see the window, Alaire Tetrault, Kyle Goss, and Jillian Juman. And I see Jennifer joining right now. And Jennifer Price Lesher is here. All right, so we can just move right into the approval of meeting minutes. The minutes from February 17th, 2022 have been circulated and reviewed. Are there any edits or comments? If so, let me know. Right. Motion to approve the minutes as is.
So moved. Rod.
Great. Second.
Second, Jackie Kimbrough.
Thank you, Jackie. All those in favor? Aye, Ruth Stalford. Rod Hamilton.
Aye.
Isabel Costa.
Aye.
Jen Price Lesher.
Aye.
Jackie Kimbrough.
Aye.
Great. Minutes approved. Thank you. Okay, we can move on. All yours, Jillian.
Happy Thursday, everyone. So we're just going to go through just a couple of bullet items. So the first one is just an update on the material revision. So the last time we talked, we looked at the documents, we approved them. We discussed a little bit about kind of where we're at in the work. We did some really great work around getting the school prepared for the walkthrough, which was one of the components we were asked to do. So we, looked into the academic building, we went into the residential building, got it prepared, just kind of got our ducks in a row. And I have to say, I've gone through lots, I would say hundreds of walkthroughs, and this was one of the best ones. They were, LACO did a walk with us and they were super impressed with AJU. I thought it was a beautiful space and really provided a very short emailed list of things that we would want to update and take a picture and give to them. I would say that 50% of it from like, there's a stain on the ceiling, let's make sure we replace that tile. They're already in process of doing that. There was some recommendations around door handles. So a lot of the handles are handicap friendly. Some of them weren't. So trading out some of those door handles was another request. And then printing out some, really quick diagrams that will go by the fire extinguishers were like the feedback we received. And I have to say, that's pretty cool feedback. We could do that pretty quickly. So excited to share that with you. The last time we chatted, we also talked about the occupancy documents that we were looking at. And so AJU is an old building. And they also had two different owners. So the owners previously, there's a lot of documents that happen there that they're trying to recover, they're trying to figure out. So it's pieces of it. So they'll have certificate of occupancy for the student center, separate from the residential, separate from academic. So what we're trying to do is get all the right documents, piece them together, and be able to kind of say to LACO, we have all the pieces here, and we're ready to go. We also have, similar to what we talked about last time, occupancy that's very clear that we can have kids, students who are in middle and high school age under 200 in the building. So there is some time constraints on there that were raised in the walkthrough around whether the occupancy allows it for first of all, 24 hours, but academic day is what they're mostly asking about. Like academic day, are they allowed on campus? And so we think they are. And we actually think we have the documentation to share that. So we're gathering all that documentation there so that we can move forward with our material revision. Do you have any add-on, Ruth, to that?
No, yeah, I think we're just waiting to get some stuff that's buried in file cabinets at AJU to speak to exactly what Jillian was speaking to. So overall, I thought it went really well. They seem to understand that this is a temporary usage. They were, it's a beautiful day, and it went really well in that regard. So hopefully they have all the certificate of occupancies we need. If not, we will have a remedy for that. So,
so the real question is, when can we submit that material revision? So hopefully I'm eager to submit tomorrow, but kind of we'll read the cues from LACO and kind of our team to figure out whether next week is probably a better time to make sure we have the right documentation moving forward. So all good things, I think, really positive. Any questions there before I jump to student recruitment? Super quick, we're at 84. We're a little bit slow this week. We had a team member, yeah, that is a move for a celebration. That's yay. We're moving on up in the world, and we had a little bit kind of a standstill. We have one of our team members who has really been my right hand and kind of doubling myself up around Los Angeles. He is no longer going to be with us moving forward. And so we're going to think a little bit about kind of how to get more support on the ground with me so that we can double up. That was really key to, I think, moving the numbers and kind of having the right strategy. So thinking more about that. If you have ideas, let me know. Secondly, the big event this Saturday, there's going to be rain on Friday, and you know how Southern California people are about rain. I'm not sure what the fear is, but they don't come on out. So I'm hoping it dries up soon and that Saturday is nice and sunny and ready to go. We do have a rainy day plan. I hope that all of you are joining us at some point. There's going to be delicious food and music to dance to. The supervisor is speaking as well. Which will be really nice. And we have Sophia is going to be joining to talk a little bit from an alumni perspective. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So please come and hang out with us. But I'm hoping that will give us a little bit of a boost for next week's numbers as we move into lottery on March 25th.
Excuse me, what are the hours on Saturday?
It is 11 to 2.
Okay.
But
Thanks.
if you want to come early and set up tents, I won't stop you, Rod.
Okay. I was coming for the dancing, actually.
Oh, okay, then that's 11.
Oh, okay.
We're going to start dancing at 11.
Will's after this meeting, we'll send you the flyer also that has.
I appreciate that.
We'll send it out.
Yeah. And I have to tell you, it's become battle of who's participating. A lot of people want to be involved in it. So that's very exciting.
Good.
So that's any add-ons to that really quick before we move to last piece. Jennifer, did you have something? I think I heard you.
Well, I know Ruth, I sent a ping and Rod had gotten ahead of me on that, but like just as a reminder for everybody, time and location.
Mm-hmm.
It's Magic Johnson Park at their community center. So that'll be on the flyer, and the remarks are around noon. So, which also would probably be whenever there might be some press there. So if that would be if you want to come around that time, just saying, if you don't have that, if you can't give up that much time in your day, that would be a good time to be there.
But dancing will start at 11. So if you're ready for that, come on out. Great. And budget update, we just have 2 quickies, I think, for you. Is that Kyle, Ruth, mixture? I'm looking at you, Kyle.
So I think more just a process update for me, and I'm happy to dive in if anybody has questions, but I think I've been working with Jillian, Ruth, and others to kind of tighten up our year 0 budget. with some kind of potential facility requirements on the horizon. I think we've made progress. I'd like to, at our next meeting, kind of do a formal, we'll have a vote on our kind of second interim financials. I'll give the full picture there. But I think we've made a lot of progress in kind of freeing up a little bit of funds, but more to come on that front. I think that's really my update. That's where we are right now.
Yeah, go ahead, Jillian.
Nope, go ahead. Did I cut you off? Go ahead, Ruth.
No, we were tightening it up. There were some additional funds that we wanted to pull out to be able to use for some other things, which, you know, Kyle can talk much more in detail next time. And also just to get as clear as we can about what the revenue is for this year zero. And it's, you know, we're in good shape. It's looking good. So thank you. It was a lot of work for Jillian and for Kyle. And so I appreciate you guys getting in there and working on it.
Yeah, and I think I would just add, kind of for transparency, it's I think that as we move forward, right, it's very common for like opening schools to kind of have, yet we have to kind of relook like what's construction going to look like, what's the operational budget and how that kind of moves together. So it's going to make a lot of sense as we're moving forward to kind of keep relooking at it, making sense, moving things around. One thing we'll have to kind of consider, and the next conversation is around kind of how are we going to do a little deeper talent recruitment. We've talked a lot about students, but talent. So we'll have some opportunities to really dive in next meeting. Okay. All righty. If there's no other questions or any other updates or thoughts, I think we can move into closed session pretty quickly. Does that sound right to you, Ruth?
It sounds great. And I just, you know, and those of you that are not joining us in closed sessions, it's just the board and Jillian. We will be back. I know we only have an hour, so we will be back before that. But, you know, I'm sure you can multitask while we're gone. So thanks. And so Jillian will create a breakout room for us. There we go.
I will actually be needing to leave by 2 p.m.
Yes, we need, and we're planning on being finished by then.
By 1:55, we'll be back into this open room.
We're back, Jillian. We haven't quorum. We're long gone.
Oh, bummer. Okay, well, complete your 700 form, please.
Exactly. Report of closed session. Oh my God, I lost all my notes. Nothing to report from closed session, just coming out of closed session. No action was taken. Yeah, we don't have anybody to talk about our Form 700. We can remind everyone.
The date is what? End of
April 1st. April 1st.
Thank you.
I'll send out an email to everybody, that one that's the bottom of the agenda. I can send that out.
Yeah, and also the community, the flyer for Saturday.
Okay.
That'd be better. Okay, so it is now 2:04. The Seed School of Los Angeles County special board meeting is officially adjourned. Thank you, everybody.